Hi guys. Basically, the topic of this video will be about do not panic, okay? You're still young or whatever age you are. But if you are finishing uni or you're still in uni, you're still like I have no clue what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Do not panic. You're still young, okay? This is like what I've been stressing out so much. Like now that I've finished uni, I'm like, where do I go? Which direction? Which path should I go? For me, currently, I'm just like stuck. I'm like kind of like in limbo. I'm like, okay, so I studied civil engineering. It's pretty straight. It should be straightforward, right? Like I'm gonna go in this direction. But then another part of me is like, hang on. During my time at uni, I experienced other things such as learning other languages and teaching. And so then a small part of me or a third part of me is like, go into teaching English abroad. And then another part of me, which has always been the biggest in my opinion, and it's the same for everyone. Everyone has dreams, is like going into music. Yeah, I'm like torn between these three. And guess what? I just made like an amazing discovery. What discovery is that? If you do not know what you are doing, drum roll, just try everything. Honest to God, just give everything a go, right? It shouldn't have to be that difficult. Three things, right, that I want to do in life: become an engineer, become a musician, and become an English teacher abroad. And I finally decided, why not do all of it? Why not do all of it? Of course, not all at the same time, right? Three things that I really want to do: engineer, musician, English teacher abroad. I'm just going to do all of them one by one. And what I mean by that, I'm going to start with the hardest one, which is being a civil engineer, structural engineer. I'm going to get that out of the way just so I can prove to myself that, hey, I've done engineering. I know what it's like now. That's what it's like. I did not pussy out. Once I've done that in the future, like, you know what? It doesn't even have to be future. It can be now. I mean, I know that when I do go into practice, I'll be very busy, but I will try my absolute hardest to always make time for myself, for my music. And I love music so much. And I suppose finally the whole thing about English teaching, I'll do that in the future because it's actually quite easy to get into anyway, you know? I can be an English teacher anytime I want. So maybe in the future when I'm like 40 or something, I'll do something easy like teaching English abroad, you know? Sure, I might be old. I can just like quit whatever job. If I'm really not happy with it, just teach English. And maybe by the time I'm 30, say I've been working as a civil engineer for like that long, I'm pretty sure I would have like developed like a good enough career profile, right? So quitting, getting a job after quitting, like going back to civil engineering shouldn't be as difficult, right? Because I would have had all that experience. I want to try out what civil engineering is like. That's what I'm going to do. I'm currently applying for jobs, etc. It will be hard. It's not an easy process. But hey, nothing in life is easy. Okay? And if anything, it makes it all the more rewarding, right? No one is forcing me to become a civil or structural engineer. No one is. It's getting a bit warm now. But I just want to prove to myself. And I do like buildings after all. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then if I can even make time for it, I'll try my absolute best to make time for making music. Because I honestly love music. It's just a huge part of me, and same goes for like a lot of people in the world. So yeah, it's your boy Jamar. Finna sign out. The whole point of this video is for me to tell you, do whatever you want, okay? Honest to God, just do whatever you want. Like, of course, choices have consequences and etc. But do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, never ever let go of the dream. Turn those dreams into reality. In the words of Bruce Lee, goals are never meant to be reached, but they are just something to aim at. So you achieve something along the lines of whatever. I don't know, I'm chatting shit, but yeah. Annyeong, or ni hao, zaijian, goodbye, paalam.